Hey guys, a little update on the Kia. What I've done, I welded in the beam or the bar right there. Today I am cutting out this part. I've already made some new plates that go there. I'm making sure that I'm grinding them down right and prepping them right. So here are the parts that go there. So this is the first thing I'm gonna do today. The second part is right here. As I showed you a while back, here's a hole right where the spring is. I have to cut this part out and make a new one here as well. And then there are some rust spots on the other side of this beam right here. So I'm hoping that maybe today is the day that I'm gonna finish welding the frame. It's been a long job to do. I think hours combined, I have worked on the frame for about 4 days, not like 8 hours every day, but like 4 full days maybe. Time wise, because I do this every weekend, I've done this job for over a month. So I started in the end of December and it's already in the middle of February, so we're doing great, making progress. But because as I'm studying, this is harder to do, like building cars and so on. But we'll finish this. Why I haven't filmed some of the parts like welding in the beam and taking off the wheels is because I think that because I'm new to this job is taking so much time that you might lose interest. Taking off the wheels is not such a fun thing to watch. But I think I may be filming this when I cut this part out. We'll see. Oh, and here, this part here was also rusted out a few years ago with the Panhard mount as well. A friend of mine made the new bracket here. It's not the best, but it has held on, so yeah. I hope that I don't have to make a new spring seat to the other side or bracket or mount, because it's not a fun thing to do, because I'm building with a 4mm sheet and it's not an easy metal to form because it's so thick. I'm gonna film cutting this part out when I've made the sheet metals fit, and then I'm maybe gonna film some welding. That might be interesting. Last weekend I did my first welds and here they are. Let's see, let's put some light here. They are pretty rough, as you can see. In Estonia there's a saying that like training makes you a master. I don't know what the saying could be in English, but yeah, it was my first time. I think the welds might hold. Some of you may say that a body mount is a bad place to start or to try welding. Considering that there are 8 mounts, then even if the one mount should fail, it's not like the end of the world. Gotta start somewhere, so that is the place that I thought might be good. So I'm gonna cut the sheet metal, then I'm gonna show you how I cut a frame, and see you after that. Now is the part where I'm gonna cut away this part. As you can see, I've made new pieces that fit right here. Let's get to work. this tiger saw is pretty old, so this makes the cutting a bit difficult because the battery holder is like fluffy, but we'll get through it anytime now. Well, I bent the blade as always, but got the piece out. The piece isn't so rusted out, the top part at least, but the part from the lower part was completely weak. As you can see, it's like as thin as sheet metal right here, so that's no bueno. The new part is going here like this, so I have to trim the rear part, but it's mostly in good shape. Most of the job has been done. So the next step is that I'm gonna weld here the sheets. I'm gonna tack it right here, then I'm gonna tack these pieces to this, and after that I can grind it down so it will fit here flush, and then I'm gonna weld this together. So let's get started. When you're welding for the first time, it's not as easy. I got to grind it down a bit. Don't mind me avoiding like all of the safety precautions. Oh. As you can see, I'm having a hard time to put it where it should be. This is about the way I'm gonna put it. It seems that I've messed up something because the metal is too tall right here. Place the lower part right here. Oh, it seems that I messed up. I may have welded the tip shut, so this may be where my day ends, but I hope not. I know that I can always grind the piece down, but let's see if this works today. Okay, it worked actually. Let's see if it works. Next, I'm gonna tack weld in this part. Actually, it cannot be done because plate should go between these two plates, but as you can see yourself, it doesn't fit there. So I'm gonna cut open these welds here. I'm gonna use a grinder because the tiger saw is old. Yep. So why I did what I did is because as you can see, this part right here is a bit too big. I lost my earplugs. It's a bit bad to work without them. Oh, sorry. Not that bad actually. So I did this part, and I'm gonna try and tack it together. When this is done, I'm gonna go and buy some new ear protection. I'm gonna go buy myself ear protection and see you after that.